Greetings, welcome back to the Man Cave. I've got a special treat for you guys today. We have a special guest cook on hand. We're going to introduce you to Steve over at Barbecue Bros, and he's going to show you how to do a beer can chicken. And I've never done a beer can chicken on my channel, so this is going to be a great video to go along with what we have now. And Steve is also going to show you a little bit about the Weber 26-inch kettle and the Craycourt system of cast iron grates and the beer can chicken holder that goes along with that setup. So let's get started.
Hey guys, it's Steve from Barbecue Bros. So I have the opportunity today to do a guest cook here on the Man Cave, which I'm super stoked about. So guys like John and I got our start here on YouTube by cooking just very basic backyard barbecue recipes, and so what I decided to do for you guys today is just a simple beer can chicken here on the Weber kettle. And I'm going to be showcasing the Craycourt chicken sitter, and then I'm also going to be using some of the Barbecuer's Delight wood pellets. So let's get started. Alright, so let me go ahead and show you my setup here on the kettle. So as you guys know that follow my channel a lot, I've got the large 26.75 inch Weber charcoal kettle. I got the bigger size because I just do a lot of cooking, so it works out pretty good for me. So I did a real big cook last night for some family and friends, so I have a bunch of, I kind of have a mix here of some lump and some just regular Kingsford briquettes in here. So that's definitely reusable, so I'm just going to use that, and this chicken's only going to take like maybe hour and a half, 2 hours, so that's more than enough charcoal that's already in there. So this is the base of the Craycourt cast iron grilling system that we have here, and then you just have all your panels that sit in there. And so the way this chicken sitter works is this is the basket for it, and it just sits. You just take one of the panels out and it just sits down just like that. And then you've got this little compartment here that you're going to be putting in your ingredients like beer, herbs, onions, garlic, whatever you want. And what that does is then you sit this piece on top and you put your chicken on it, and as it's sitting here cooking, the the stuff that you have in here will just kind of boil up through these holes and kind of just infuse into the chicken. And any of that bubbles over, or the juices from the chicken just get all caught in this little catch basin, so it just sits there and sends all that straight back up in the chicken. So once you have your chicken ready, it just sits just like that. And so once this lid goes down on the kettle, you've got plenty of room for a nice size whole chicken. The other thing that I'm doing with this cook is this is the little cast iron pellet holder that I got from Barbecuer's Delight. Grab the lid here. So it just works like this. You put your pellets in here, put the lid on, and then you just kind of bury it down into your coals, and that provides great smoke flavor. And what I'm going to be using today, this is their most popular flavor. These are the Jack Daniels pellets, and I used these the other night on some burgers. It was amazing. But these, they say it really goes well on anything you cook, and so we're going to be using those. I'm just going to pour some into that little cast iron pot and bury that in the charcoal, and we'll be good. So let's go ahead and go to the kitchen and get our chicken prepped. Okay, so this beer can chicken is really straightforward to set up. What I like to do is just take some olive oil and just kind of coat it all around. This is going to just act as a binder for our rub. It's pretty difficult to get rub to really stick to chicken skin, so I've tried olive oil and mustard, and neither one really works any better than the other. So it's not a real big deal though. Alright, and then what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be featuring, if I can get it open here, the Lionheart Bourbon Street. So these are some rubs and herb blends that I've been testing out recently, and they're really good, super fresh. So this one has a good flavor that I think is going to go really well with this chicken. So we're just going to give it a coat on both sides. One trick I want to let you know about, especially if you've never done a beer can chicken before, is I like to lift up the skin here on the front. And what I do is I'll set this up in a second and just dump some rub down in there to get it up underneath the skin. So that helps lock some more of that rub in. Alright, that's probably good for now. What I like to do is when I actually get this on the grill and it's in its upright position, I'll just sprinkle some more on top. So let me set this out of the way just for a second. Alright, so we got a nice clean pan, and we'll sit our chicken sitter over here. And I basically just eyeball this. There's really all kinds of ingredients you can use for beer can chickens. Obviously some beer, so I'm a big fan of the various Sierra Nevada Pale Ales and IPAs. The Torpedo is really good. I've used it before on beer can chicken, so we're just going to pour some of that in there. And then I put about a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar in there. And again, if any of this spills out, it doesn't matter because it's just going to catch over here in this basin. And then I've got some freshly chopped onion. I'll sprinkle some around the outside too. Alright. And then I've got 3 freshly chopped garlic cloves. So we'll get that in there. And if you have any room left over, then hit it with some more beer. And we'll let a little bit, that's fine, just like that. And so now all we're going to do is take our chicken and push it down on there. Oops, forgot the most important part. Here's our cover. Sit that down first. And then just take our chicken and see how nicely it sits there. And what I do is I kick the legs out just like this, just to kind of prop it up perfectly. And so there you have it. Quick and easy way to set up a beer can chicken. And we'll pick back up outside at the kettle. Okay, here we are back out the kettle, and I've got it preheated to 225. I've actually got this controlled with my Barbecue Guru. I've got the fan mounted to the side. I've actually got a video showing that on my channel. So it'll sit here at 225 the entire time. Got some smoke starting to come out of that Barbecuer's Delight cast iron pot. So all we do is drop this down on here. Watch your hands so you don't burn yourself, obviously. And then we're just going to take some more rub, and I kind of catch it with my hand and just pat it up on the side, just like that. Okay, just like that. And then we'll just take our lid here. Oops, forgot one other thing. My temperature probe, which is inside, so I'll grab that in just a second and just put my probe right up here in the breast, and then we'll shut the lid and we'll be good to go. Alright guys, so it has been about 2.5 hours. It took a little bit longer because a massive rainstorm came in through here, and it kind of cooled the cooker down just a little bit, just for a bit, but we're at the 2.5 hour mark. The DigiQ is reading at 165 on the internal temp, so we're going to go ahead and open this lid. And there you have it. So that bird is done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull this and let it rest just for a bit. And then one of my favorite ladies is going to give it a little taste test and let us know what she thinks about it. Alright, Ella, do you want to try Daddy's chicken? Was Daddy's chicken good?
Yes.
Was it the best chicken ever?
Yep.
Thumbs up? Awesome. Alright, say bye to everyone.
Bye.
Alright, Addie, you want to try some of Daddy's chicken too?
Yeah.
Go ahead. That's a big bite. What do you think?
Yum!
Awesome. Alright, say bye.
Bye bye everyone. Yeah! Chocolate soup.
Alright, so thanks so much again for giving me the opportunity to do a guest cook here on the Man Cave. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, head on over to my channel. My channel is Stoked on Smoke, and give me a subscribe, and I hope to catch up with you guys later.